Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Chloe is with my mom this weekend and Bandit is, well, it's too warm for him, so he's just inside with the air conditioning. But if you're new, thanks so much for stopping by, and if you're returning, thanks so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So I have my Eyescream Beauty for the month of July, and I'm really excited because they're focusing more and more on indie brands, and so I'm going to get to try some of the brands that I've always wanted to try. They said they're working with Wicked Widow Beauty and Saints Angel Sinners, which I have tried and love. That is a wonderful formula. Let's see what's in here though. Eyescream Beauty is $25 a month for the box. You can get the bag for $12.50 plus shipping. The box shipping is included. There is a palette with each, either the box or the bag. You do get a palette, either one. They are different. Usually really love everything. The theme this month for July is Independent Queen. So let's see what we have. Tonight I stocked up on citronella candles. So if it gets a little dark, those candles are going to go on because I got eaten alive last night filming. Here is your sneak peek. Not much to see, I know. By Delancey, we have a multi-chrome eyeshadow palette. This is a $25 value. And it says these shift between 3 to 4 colors. So exciting. Okay, so here's how they look. We're going to try them all. 1, 2. Oh yeah, what do you guys see? All right, so these are the top 2 here. And these are the bottom 2. And these are definitely more like toppers. Now, I don't know if you can see how the lighting is working that, but the one that was white actually shifts to a pink, and then the one that looked kind of pinky purple right here actually shifts into a green, and that's that one right there. And then there's the blue one and the purple one, and the blue one here does shift into a green. And I did read that in the one of the other palettes in here, there is kind of a color that can be a base color. So we're going to try these on together. Now, last month, my Emerald Chantico Beauty was crumbled. And a lot of people, I think, had that. Well, I don't know if a lot of people. I know Miss Jackie. I watched Miss Jackie Russell. She had the same problem. I'm thinking that the Emerald one maybe had some problems. So they did replace that in here. I did ask them, like, I'll send it back to you. Just let me know. And they said stay tuned, but they just sent this. So this was actually the last, from last month. And this, I mean, look at that. These Chantico Beauty ones are amazing. But that wasn't part of this month. That was part of last month. But I want to show you what good customer service they have in that they did just go ahead and send that. I did ask them about the visage because it looked like one of the center ones kind of was pressed in, but they said that's kind of just how they settled, and that they came direct, like they went directly into the boxes, and that they didn't think it had been swatched. So I was good with that. Now, I never know how to pronounce this, if this is Queen. It's Q-V-E-E-N. We just had some technical difficulties because Kinsey knocked down the ring light, which the phone was plugged into. The camera went spinning around. But, yeah. Okay, so back to this. This is the Ice Cream, I believe this is a highlighter. The Delancey multi-chrome palette is a $25 value. This is a highlighter. This is an $18 value, and it says it has a dewy finish and pearlescent glow. If you apply one layer, you'll have kind of like a light look, and if you apply multiple, it will, I guess, really pop. My hair is super flat today. It's been so hot. Okay, there's their packaging. This kind of looks like it's got like a little bit of a pink shift. So there it is right there. I did apply multiple layers just so you guys could see. I am going to try all of this on because some of you have asked about that, like, hey, you used to do this, we really like that, so trying to do that more often for you guys. Next, by Ofra, is a long-lasting liquid lipstick, and I don't know what shade this is. Oh, Hot Mess Mama. So this is probably a collaboration with that YouTube channel, Hot Mess Mama. Yes, it says Hot Mess Mama, a YouTube influencer who has 3 channels dedicated to beauty, vlogging, and cooking. She's been unboxing our boxes for the past 2 years and has always been an absolute pleasure. We knew we had to feature one product from her collection. We're so happy we're able to do it. The quality and shade of this color is absolutely stunning. And this is a $20 value. There we go. We're going to try that on. Now that's not a color I would usually pull for, but it's in the box. We're going to try it on. There will be some times when I do this where I'm like, I'd rather just have it go to somebody who's going to use it. But for this box, and browns are coming back in. Apparently the 90s kind of brown neutrally lip is coming back in. So hey, who am I to fight a trend? Next we have 2 Niantic Beauty, what are these? Liquid eyeshadows. I don't know if it's 38 for 2 or 38 each, but they're meant to be night to day. And it says, feeling a little adventurous, they can also be used on your lips. So if that lip color isn't a great color for me, I'm going to top it. No matter what, I'm going to top it with one of these. But let's see what we have here, because I have no clue. All right, we have this one here. Beautiful. It doesn't have a color name, so I can't tell you the color name. There is a number. So if you wanted to just go ahead and purchase this from them, this one that I just tried on is 2734Y. This one is 2123Y. Oh, that one's pretty too. So the first one has like a pink purple shift. This one has an orange pink shift. And I don't know how well this comes out for you guys based upon the lighting today, but super gorge. And last is the Ethereal palette from Okalan. And this is a $19 value, so this is very reasonably priced. If you're looking for a reasonably priced but good performer, this is a great one. So it looks like we have this one right here that maybe has some problems. So I'm definitely seeing the pan there. The rest look fine. I'll let them know. I don't necessarily need another palette, but I at least want to inform them. And I think this color here was what I saw was kind of more like an eyeshadow base. Ooh, look at that one. That's this one right here. All right, let's get playing with stuff. Now I'm going to start with some bronzer. This is my Natasha Denona palette, and there's a liquid bronzer in it, cream bronzer in here. So I'm going to start with that. I'm just putting on a little bit. Then I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Cupid Cheeks Duo, but I'm just going to use the blush in there. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to tell you, like, it goes on, I always put the extra on my lips. It goes on like real pinky like that, but then you just rub it in. And usually I use a brush, but I left those inside, so I think it gives a nice glow. Okay, we're going to move on to this highlighter, and just some on there. And with this, we're going to start with this dark brown right there, and this kind of pointy type of brush. It's not super pointy, but it gets the job done. So with this brown, what I've done is kind of come in and done out here, and then done the crease and came all the way down into here. And I'm going to probably have to redo the out here part, but I like to just kind of get a start at that. I'm going to come in with a dense brush, and I'm going to use, I think it's this shade right here is the shade that they meant to be more of a primer shade. And I just laid like a foundation for that duochrome. Then I'm going to switch over to this Delancey palette. I'm going to start with this shade right here, right on the inner area. I'm going to go with this brush because I think that's going to deliver a good amount. Then I'm going to move in to the shade next to it, right here. Then I'm going to take this second one, and that is this one right here, and I'm just going to kind of dab that on. And take the first one, which is that purple to pink one right here. And I'm going to come up here into that crease. I'm going to go just above it. And I also put it right in like the very kind of edge in here. Now I'm going to take this pink one here and put that with a fluffy brush right up there. And I'm going to take this one and go into the under eye area. Then I'm going to take that and try to use that as an eyeliner, but I may have to go back in with that brown for that. Yeah, it's definitely dark, not dark enough. I'm going to go in with that original brown that I used. Now this is a palette where when you go in with a brush like this, you're going to get some fallout on the palette. So just be a little cautious with that. definitely some lovely colors. This kind of reminds me of the Huda Empowered palette, which I have and love. So this is a great kind of, for $19, this is a great kind of dupe for that palette. I'll have to kind of side by side them at some point. For mascara, I brought out my Benefit Their Real Magnet mascara. So what this does is the wand itself is a magnet, and then the formula has, I guess, the other side of the magnet. Does that make sense? So, you know, when you have two magnets, they go together, one goes to a different, you can put a magnet on the fridge, right? So the formula itself has something in there, some kind of ions that are going to work with this in order to kind of lengthen. I love this mascara. It's got that really small wand, which y'all know I love. And then last we have the lipstick, and I am going to put one of those duochromes, I think the orangey pink one, over top of that. So there it is. It's a beautiful nude, actually. Like, I typically would not pull for this, but I really like this with a nice gloss over it. But we're going to put this over it, which will be kind of like a gloss. So there it is with that duochrome on there. My daughter would put this more in the center. No, she's not here. So I put it like right in the center there. Then I think this needs like a lip oil on it. The Ofra, most of the liquid lips are somewhat drying. So you definitely want to put like a lip oil or a gloss over it. So even with this, I would definitely want to put like a gloss or something over top of it. But very impressive box. So there is my final look. And lovely, lovely products, and I'm super excited to try some of the other indie brands out there, because there's so many fun different brands like Gourmand Girls, which I know they've done before and they're going to do again. Sugar Drizzle Polish, I'd love to try them. So if you are at all watching, that's another brand I'd love to try, so I hope you guys collab with them at some point. Creature Cosmetics, so fun. Maybe for Halloween, you guys could do that. All right, well, that's all I have for now. Please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and hopefully I'll see you soon.